Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome back to another Suck Sesh. We're getting closer and closer to the end of season 2. We're almost halfway through the entire series, and boy, it's been a journey. Rhea Jarrell has officially been announced as the new CEO of Waystar, or after Shiv kind of decided, well, I want it, but the cruise scandal is going to break, which is going to create a different set of problems, trickle down Tom and Greg, and regardless of who does or doesn't have blackmail. But Shiv's plan is to let this all explode in Rhea's lap, basically. It's not a terrible strategy, but somehow I don't think these are going to go well for Shavona Roy. Maybe they'll work out in her favor, but by the end of this series, I don't know who's going to be CEO, if any of them freaking are at this point, but something tells me it's not going to be Shiv.
It ain't gonna be me.
Funny enough, a lot of Ewing slander in the comments. I've kind of come around. At first, you side with Ewing because Logan's such an old bastard, and you think, yeah, Ewing, put him in his place, give him what for. But everybody points out the obvious, which I have fully come to realize, is that Ewing has benefited as well by Logan and Logan's company and what Logan has done. And, you know, Ewing can sit on his high horse. It's the left and the right. It's just the extreme versions of both still wealthy, both still profiting from all of this. And Ewing can talk about the empire of poo-poo as much as he wants, but he's still there. He's still hanging out. He's still lurking. Anyway, without further ado, DC. I got a feeling we're going to be having to defend ourselves legally in a court of law. So, as always, thank you guys and gals. The support means so much. I love you all. Thank you. Let's jump right into it, guys. Ooh, already with the orchestrations. Here we go. Papa Dragon's gotta get the stress out somehow. Go for that 4 a.m. walk. He has that look in his eye. Almost like he's approaching the end. There's just so much on his plate. Like him or not, he has a mountain of stress. He's in the middle of turning a freaking tanker.
Sexual exploitation,
It came out.
theft, plus a host of other crimes. All of it hidden by cover-ups and corruption to avoid damaging headlines.
Book deal,
That's
book
what
deal,
my guest
book
alleges
deal.
went
Oh,
on
no.
for. What disturbs you the most?
Well, Susan,
I'm a piece of shit.
Cruises
I'm a weasel and
was
I'm scared.
For decades, a cesspool of mismanagement and millions and millions of dollars paid out over decades.
He's not
to
wrong.
Cover up sexual exploitation and harassment by
A little bit of a paper trail
Brightstar
left, too.
employees. And a lot of it actually committed by the man in charge, Lester McClintock.
Uncle Mo.
Then
Who
more
could forget our Mo?
serious incidents
Oh, yeah.
occurring outside of U.S.
Old Mo
jurisdiction.
Lester.
I don't know everything,
Oh,
but
he doesn't know
I
everything now.
I know what the stories were, and I do know that there was no
There's a
appetite
proof, Rose.
whatsoever from the senior management.
They're all trying to play it
Oh,
off
yeah.
comedically.
Yeah, who's
Saying
backing you,
there
weasel?
were cover-ups
Absolutely.
and people.
Who is
off
backing
the
him?
ship.
Jerry Kelman,
Jerry!
Kelman, Waystar General Counsel.
Jerry alert!
and that went on until Bill Lockhart changed things up.
Wow.
Bill
Tom's
Lockhart
gonna come
was
up right
then
next.
Head of Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, there was a cleanup under Bill.
I liked
He
Bill
reported
when we met
to
him.
Kendall Roy.
Ken.
You know, they tried to clean things up. Tom Wamsgam.
Wamsgam.
I believe he tied off a lot of loose ends.
Hey, banging on the
details of
tom-tom.
Damn.
Mention
Your mom and
this
dad should
phrase
be
that
so
occurred
proud.
Many times in these shadow logs.
Shadow logs.
Incident in RPI.
What if Greg? It won't happen. Can you imagine if, like, you hear Greg's voice on a recorded line? Oh, this is gonna be a private call, right?
That means it's a sex worker or a migrant worker at a foreign port, not involving a guest or a permanent member of staff.
No real person involved. In these shadow
I
logs.
can't watch
with
any
the
more of this
full record of
Bullshit. Clearly, Sandy's backing him. Clearly. With his buddy and his 6 fucking shell companies.
Yeah, I suppose that
Sick
makes
bastards.
sense.
Who can do and say anything.
Don't you think we should watch those so we can have a response?
I've got 50 fucking people paid to watch this shit. I don't need to see this nonsense. I'll watch it later.
It's everywhere.
No.
It's like what Shiv said. It's like, do you address the allegations? Like, I mean, what you can't really condemn and move on, can you? You have this is a whistleblower. I mean, You could try calling him crazy, try saying he's doing it for attention, try saying he's incorrect, but if he has evidence or something to back it up aside from his own testimony, if more people perhaps come forward, that's where the issue lies. But this is one of those issues whenever like sexual allegations come out against a celebrity, for example, or if allegations come out against a corporation, is that of course these allegations have to be immediately and first and foremost taken seriously, but at the same time, most of these allegations are often proven to be correct. Sometimes the people can just like make an allegation, and it's not all the time, but sometimes it's just not the case. It's somebody blowing a false whistle. In the case of Waystar Royco, I'm not trying to defend them. They 100% did all of that. But I'm saying, like, in terms of the optics and in terms of how they're going to handle it, we got Shiv the spinner over here, damage control, form a wall, do cleanup, yada yada yada.
So bad.
Very bad.
I would agree. Bad.
Yeah, obviously it's fucking bad, Frank. We're talking here about how bad.
Well, just from a PR perspective, I wouldn't want anyone to underplay how bad it was.
Okay.
These are the talking points that we're hitting.
Great.
He's embittered. He's the bad guy covering his tracks. No proof, no victim voices, and nothing that new.
I think we say the truth.
How
The
so?
senior cadre here and the family knew nothing of this. So we throw Mo overboard. Mo,
Dead.
bad apple.
Yeah.
Jim Weasel, bad apple.
Yes.
Spies a book deal. Soda Voce, backed by Sandy and Stewie. All corporate f***ery, no real concern. And in terms of historic shit, I'm afraid we give up Bill. Because he should have let us know what he discovered, rather than clean up without telling us the details. I don't think there's going to be paper that shows anything beyond Bill.
Ooh, you know what's ironic about that is that as Bill was leaving, Bill was like, dude, Tom screwed himself. Oh man, in terms of like plausible deniability, Bill was like, look, there's this like nuclear power plant that you're sitting on. All you have to know is that it exists. Now, I can show you what's in there, and then you become part of this and you're aware and culpable, or you can just keep on trucking, keep on living your life, not knowing about that. If Tom hadn't asked Bob to tell him, Tom would not have known. And then Tom, who then felt the guilt, the weight and pressure of the entire situation, would not have blabbed to Greg of all people, wouldn't have involved Greg, then involving Greg in the shredding, which then prompted Greg to keep the blackmail, and then in trying to destroy that blackmail, and ended up in more blackmail. Like, all this would have been fine if Tom had just been like, all right, you know what? Whatever you got going on, cool. It exists. I don't want to know about it. Bye-bye, Bill.
I mean, everyone likes Bill, but
I like Bill. I mean, Bill tried to clean up. I like Bill.
It seems like Bill is where the buck stops, though.
As far as you are all aware. Yeah, see the look in his eye? He knows. Those are sacrifices you have to make in your company. Logan right there. That's a good plan by Jerry, honestly. It's either accept that strategy or try to navigate the storm, basically. But now Tom is going to be freaking out. See him eavesdropping.
Yeah, I think I just turned down $250 million.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a drink. I can drink these drinks, right?
Yeah, go for it.
These are drinks for people?
Yes.
Looks like there might be a slight uptick in ticket sales.
Because Logan promised he'll look after me.
Connor doesn't care.
$250 million? Instead, you're trusting Dad?
I mean, my grandpa changes his mind a lot, so it's not final. And plus, he's so sturdy. Like, who knows how long I might have to wait. I was just talking to my mom, and she said apparently he'll leave me $5 million anyway.
Oh.
So I'm golden, baby.
You can't do anything with 5, Greg.
I can't. I want to hear from Connor, like the Sandman over here. Yeah, somebody in the comments last video pointed out as well is the fact that he not only is related to Logan Roy and he's worked in Waystar. Someone said all he has to do is just drop that in an interview anywhere. Most companies that respect and admire Logan or want to be in the same room as the guy and all that, he doesn't have to worry about Ewing. Like, he's got this job, and even if this all falls through, he has the resume now. So
5's a nightmare.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
oh my
Can't
God,
retire.
Shut up. But
Not
on
worth
5
it to
million.
work. 5 will drive you un poco loco, my fine feathered friend.
Poorest rich person in America. The world's tallest dwarf. The weakest strongman at the circus.
Shut up. They'll end up on Austerlitz if you're not
Tom.
careful.
Hey, we're done. We have a strategy. Come on.
Also, I like how in the strategy meeting involving the division that Tom is like works in and is basically heading, they didn't have Tom in the strategy meeting. They just had the meeting behind closed doors. Like, all right, Tom, we're gonna tell you what to say now.
Hey. Strategy is we're letting Bill take it. And when as far as Bill, kill Bill.
It'll
Bill?
blow over in 48 hours.
Well, no. I'm just off the phone, and it's definite. Either Gil or Gilliard are gonna call for hearings.
Oh,
Okay, what? Wait a minute.
Senate Commerce, probably House too. The staff are huddled on how to choreograph, but after the interview, they want to fast track and roll it into the tourism regulatory hearings they're cooking up, so.
Yep, buckle up, folks. We're gonna get an invite to the great national latrine. See who wants to take a public dump.
Yeah, Mr. Going to Washington.
no! I can't have this now.
Jesus. Man's heart's gonna give out. All this in the middle of the hostile
right.
takeover.
Who will they want to testify?
Well, they'll want Dad.
Okay, now, but we won't accept that.
Make some calls, our various friends.
Dude, that man roared.
The Florida gang. See who can jam this the f up.
Right.
He said, ah!
I mean, to actually get to the bottom of this,
It reminds me, again, the pausing, you know me, but it reminds me in House of Cards, like, all right, Spacey aside, good show. He's so calm, cool, and collected. And there's the bit where it's all coming out in a similar manner, and Kevin Spacey's just like, how could this happen?
He's putting in the article that we threatened to expose them.
How did this happen?
Like, he's roaring about it. It just reminded me of it.
we could argue it would be better to have people who operationally, Jerry and Tom.
What?
You want to explain your thinking, Hugo?
Look, I'm just positing here, okay?
Sure, yeah, but you're positing in my direction.
General counsel is very compelling.
And why Tom?
Tom can speak operationally, and he got quite heavy play in that interview. Tom would be good.
Well, I see where you're coming from, Hugo, obviously, and I'd be happy to help.
We might be able to slow it down, but the Dems, they're going to push fast, and they're going to push Logan.
Did we just say f them?
Congress? Roman?
Shareholder meeting in 2.5 weeks.
Sounds like a Logan
We
move.
are unusually subject to the vicissitudes of public opinion.
That's frank for we're fucked.
Jesus. Also, where's Rhea, our new CEO?
I want your help.
Oh, yeah?
Congress will spook shareholders. I'm on a knife's edge. 10 bad minutes on camera in D.C. That could be it.
The end? Come on.
I need you to chase down the sovereign wealth money.
Cool idea, but it's kind of a stretch, you know?
That Central Asian money, that's no strings, fuckable, dry powder. That's a fucking lifeline. Can you do it?
We're getting desperate.
Can I do it? I want to say yes, but I'll be honest, if it's like really important, I mean, I can say I can do it, like, you know, a fireman in a movie, but...
You act the knuckle, but you know, people like you.
It's a really big deal to set up.
Anyone can do a deal. Getting your dick in there is easy. Getting them into bed, that's hard.
For some.
You can do it.
Wow.
Sure, Dad, I got it.
I can't tell if this is a genuine vote of confidence and delegation into Romulus and his abilities, or if this is Logan backs to the wall right now. This is like out of desperation. This is as he said, it's a lifeline. He just like wants Romulus to take care of it because he has bigger fish to fry, because he has other things to do. I mean, Romulus kind of has his foot in the door with that guy. This is what Logan does at the same time. We know this for seasons. Like, he takes a kid aside, he butters them up. You're competent, confident, capable. You can get this done. For me, it's always for him. And then when things don't go his way, then he'll just, like, shit on him again. People believe Logan Roy genuinely loves his children, but it's situations like this, like based on which way the wind's blowing, like he'll then dole out love, and he'll dole out trust or certain responsibilities, or he'll dole out power only when it ultimately suits his needs. So on one hand, sure, you're tempted to like this moment, this private moment where, just like earlier in the season where he talked to Shiv and said, I feel like it's going to be you. I want to make it you. And now here we are with Romulus, where he's like, hey, you're capable. You can do this again. End of the day, genuine or not, he's self-serving. He's worried about power, legacy, and the Roy name.
Take Laird and Carl for the details.
Great, I'm on it. Marsha? Is she upstairs, or is that okay? Are you okay? Do you have someone that you can speak to about it?
You want me to speak to a shrink? You may want to screw your mother, but I am okay in that department, thank you.
Great, well, it's
yikes.
just nice that we can talk about these things.
Damn.
I'm gonna go.
He tried to open up emotionally.
Hey, you okay?
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
it was
great.
Marsha,
You know,
my bad.
Tasia to get 10
Hey,
billion.
where
don't
have
we
you
know why?
been?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Great.
Worried I've agreed to be CEO of a dumpster fire pirate death ship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not worried.
The magazine was one thing, but
I didn't know he was going to pipe up.
yeah, I feel like I'm your prophylactic. A rubber you slipped on so I can protect you.
Got him.
That was not the
I
idea.
can see I fulfill a useful role at this point, a more respectable flavor. Secure votes from shaky shareholders.
You're golden.
It's fun to be the new bride. Rearranging the bachelor's apartment, putting flowers out. It's just not nice to think you might find a corpse in the freezer, you know, Bluebeard?
They kept this from me.
By accident or design, you have left me very little room to maneuver. Shall I show my face?
Oh, that would be very much appreciated.
Cool.
Rhea.
Shiv.
Oh, tough night.
Damn.
Great to have you coming in.
Well, thank you.
Couldn't think of anyone better to see us through.
Hey, what you guys all doing here? Is there a game on? Hearings happen every day. C-SPAN filler. We have nothing to be guilty about and nothing to worry about. I look forward to getting more involved.
Thank you.
They look scared.
They're good. It's nothing.
Look
Sure.
after yourself, okay?
Damn, yeah, Ray is steamed about this.
You know how much I love the Hibs. Fuck hearts. Hearts.
Yeah.
But f it, I'm just gonna come right out and say it.
Okay.
Think there's any chance you guys have the muscle to take us private? Is that something that's interesting to you and your dad?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, we're interested in helping you go private.
Oh.
Yeah, we like it as part of the portfolio, and we like the news expertise you can share.
You want, shall I call Logan?
Can you do it, Rome? Could you and your bum boys here come to Turkey, like tomorrow?
Okay.
And pitch to me and my dad?
Absolutely. I think
Done.
we can absolutely do that.
It's your
Ain't that
opportunity.
right?
Golden.
Bum boys.
Uh-huh.
There's area investment conference in Bursa. Everyone will be there. We can get into it.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, because they both own the team. That's
hey,
right.
Really proud to be associated with you guys. Well, what the f can I tell you that you don't already know? You got all this, guys. Don't worry about it. Go
Great.
hard. Go fast. Go, you lovely bastards.
Go, you lovely bastard.
Fucking, what am I supposed to say?
I have no idea.
Oh, Papa Dragon, all dressed up. Rape star shit, go. I'm sorry, that was good.
Turco-Azerbaijani relations.
What, the oil pipeline cooperation, the military and diplomatic links, or the deeper cultural sympathies?
I know they always play like Romulus for comedy and things don't always necessarily work out. Things often fall apart in this show, but you know what? What if Romulus just like scores a hole in one? What if my prediction was correct? Shiv's whole plan crashes and burns, and by the time that we're queued up for season Trace, what if Romulus is the one who could possibly be the successor? I feel like each season queues up one of the Roys to be a successor at this point.
Hey, how's Dad? Is he okay? Is he doing it?
Yeah, we got him to agree to Jerry and Tom at first on operational, and then him with Ken.
What's Bill doing here?
Oh no,
Bill?
Jerry, if we're gonna kill Bill, I don't want to see Bill.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Bill.
Damn.
Jerry.
Oh, no.
Tom. Bill, look at you. What the f? Are you appearing?
No, God, no, no. Hey, Magic Johnson's still a Laker, even if he's not on the team, right?
Okay.
I live in Maryland. Just
Bill knows
thought
what he
I'd
told
come
Tom,
in, support
though.
the old gang.
Oh, no.
Wow, that's such a nice gesture, Bill.
Yeah, great to see you.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you out there. Go get him, my friends.
Yeah.
Tom,
Bill.
Jerry. Thanks. Good
Oh,
luck.
no. He's too happy.
That's nice.
Oh, no.
I mean, that is just nice.
Talk about a shit show at the factory, huh?
Still,
Adios, Bill.
Yeah, rest in peace, Billy Boy.
Damn. Even though he's in retirement, you think that when it comes to like legal allegations and the consequences of being thrown under the bus, you think he's gonna go quietly into the night? No, he knows what he told Tom. What are you talking about? Here we
Are
go.
you now, or have you ever been a member of the crew's dirty sex fuck cover-up party?
How's the link?
Damn, I'd be so stressed. I wouldn't be eating anything all day.
Can I do one more? You want to do?
You've done the prep. You are murder boarded to death, okay?
Can you stop angsting? You're angsting me.
Just remember, it is not a courthouse. It is a stage. Every minute you're speaking, you are stealing from them and their horse.
Just let the training kick in.
And maybe just try to enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
Oh, we're on, guys. Let's go.
Should be a good time,
All right,
yeah.
here we go.
Is it?
Yes.
Dude, I'm nervous for them.
gonna
Oh
do
my
great.
god.
Ready?
I do love a good
Good luck,
courtroom
everybody.
drama, even if it's not a courtroom.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, was that a
Let's do
loving
this.
embrace from Shiv? Oh, a rare sight indeed. Oh, I haven't seen you in ages, man. Oh, and you too. Dollar Store BJ Novak over here. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I guess he does have a sentence, doesn't he? I completely forgot about them.
The Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation will come to order. We welcome everyone to today's hearing on corporate abuses in the Bright Star Cruise Lines.
We are undervalued.
Actually.
I think tech just had everybody shitting their pants about legacy media, but really, the wheel turns. And most tech is overvalued. We're profitable. We're real money. This is a tremendous opportunity. This is once in a lifetime.
Well, it's a lot of debt, right? Are you sure you can bring it together?
Absolutely sure. Jamie here is the f***ing master of leverage. He has structured some of the biggest LBOs in history, right?
Guilty as charged.
Have a decent amount of equity in this, and not something of any concern. Hello?
Speaking of concern, we
Dave
got
with you?
paramilitary.
The guy in the black vest has a gun just here?
Yeah, we're good, but we're all gonna go with these gentlemen now. Yes.
No, I don't think, is this, these gentlemen are who exact? Dave just walked out.
Yes, we'll go with them now.
Okay, can I just ask what this is in regards to? Is this about the meeting? It's a business thing?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and my security
No,
guy,
there's fear
Dave,
in
he
his
just walked out. Can I
eyes.
ask where Dave went?
Dave's not coming.
Oh, Dave's not coming.
Yeah, Dave's downstairs. We'll go without him. Please, John.
Dave!
There's a concern about Dave. It's security risk here, so we're better with these guys, okay? It's all good. Everything's under control.
I don't know about
There could be a
that.
situation, but luckily we're being looked after.
Oh, we're being looked after. That's nice. Laird, let's get Dave. Yeah. No. Oh, protocol. He took my phone, and I can't contact my security.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Senator Evis,
It's
you have
fine. I mean, best case scenario, there's like a security threat outside of the building, and they're like trying to help them. Worst case, it was like pirates or something.
Mr. Wamsgans,
look
I
who
hope
opens the
I'm saying
door.
that correctly. Just some background. Mr. Lester McClintock, you accept he offered jobs to young women who would sleep with him.
That does seem to be the case, but the company wasn't aware. Obviously, that was some time before my time. However, Bill Lockhart, my predecessor.
But within the upper echelons of the firm and the family, Lester was commonly known as Mo. Is that correct?
I'm a relative newcomer.
This email, you call Lester McClintock Mo. Why?
I guess I think it was just a nickname.
Mm-hmm. You call him Mo over 30 times in emails to family and colleagues, but you never use it in the items of correspondence sent to him privately, for instance, during his illness. Why not?
Senator, I don't know.
Lester's nickname was Mo. Mo Lester. Molester. That never came up.
Senator, I think, I guess maybe he was a little creepy seeming, perhaps.
Well, you were right there.
But just because he was called molester, it's just an off-color joke.
That was 100% based on truth. But of all the many, many people who called this molester Mo Lester, not one of them had the slightest idea that he actually was a molester. I mean,
he just seemed a bit like one, maybe. But we didn't know anything.
Well, if he seemed a little bit like one, don't you think it behooved the people in charge to find out if he was one before you sent him out on ships full of young women?
Ah, Jesus.
Oh,
The entire building?
Business, is it?
No, it is not very business.
Oh my. Oh no, this is hostile. Oh
Don't worry.
no, because they weren't.
This is all normal.
They're in Turkey.
Yeah,
or what?
great, because this feels super fucking normal, man. Are these terrorists? And where's my fucking security guy? Where's Dave?
An administrative action function.
Hey, look at that. Guy not being allowed to leave a hotel at gunpoint. That's an administrative action function. This is great. What is that?
There's just like a
just come out
a
with
gathering here now of us and some other investors and anti-corruption kind of guys. And
Oh my
they're like,
God.
It's like their conference or a party.
If we don't want to go, is that cool?
Oh
Okay.
my God.
It's a kind of party where you have
Great, great. Cheers to that.
It suggests that there were over 40,000 electronic records and paper documents from the period
No. What if Tom goes
which
down
we're
for
interested
this?
in that were not available to us.
Yes, unfortunately, it seems that there are a great many of these documents that were destroyed in the course of normal data management and corporate housekeeping.
So there was not a targeted cover-up.
It's a normal practice, as I understand it. I'm not an IT expert.
But on Thanksgiving last year, it seems that a number of boxes were targeted specifically.
Oh, Greg!
It suggests boxes 2918 to boxes 3125
We're checked out.
are now empty. But when they were subpoenaed, they were apparently unavailable.
Oh my God, another brilliant step by Wamsgams over here. Instead of gradually having these boxes go missing all at once on one day, it does create a bit of a spike. I mean, you could try to blame that as data management, but
And in the interim, they were signed out by a Gregory Hirsch. Is that someone known to you, Mr. Wamsgans?
Oh my God.
No, sorry.
No?
No? No, Tom?
Oh, yes, sorry, yes. No, known to me. Yes, in that sense, yes.
What did you think I meant?
That, I knew of him, but no, I know him and his face.
Do you know what is special about the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. on the night of March 12th?
No, sir.
That was the only 2-hour period in which you did not send an email to Mr. Hirsch with the title, "You can't make a tomlet without breaking some Greg." You sent the same email to him 67 times in one evening.
I guess it was a joke.
Do the phrases human furniture or footstooling mean anything to you?
Not that I'm conscious of.
Have you ever used another human being as a footstool, Mr. Wamsgans?
Senator, I use a variety of target-oriented incentives to enhance optimal performance.
I yield back the balance of my time.
What is it like to be married to a man with two assholes?
Could you have given any?
Grade, I give him a B+ for bad plus terrible.
Oh my God. Could that have gone any?
That was all fucking me. They hit me from every fucking side.
It's okay. Tom, you did good.
Oh, I didn't get enough resources spent on me. Okay, what the fuck is going on? I was from every direction. Are you fucking me, Shiv?
Tom.
I'm the patsy. I'm the meat in the sandwich. As Jerry is the bulletproof monk, Kendall and Logan in reserve. I'm the meat in the fucking sandwich.
Hey, calm down.
Oh fuck.
My man is caving, collapsing. Oh, Greg's panicking.
Guys, everything is fine. Nothing bad is happening here.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Man, I just turned down $250 million, and now I'm going to jail forever because of this fucking guy, man. This
You, outside. Outside now.
It's heating up. It's heating up, dude.
Shiv, is there any way we can find out what's coming down the pipe at us? Because
Dude,
much more of that and
dude.
we're f***ing toast. All of a sudden, Sandy and Stewie are looking pretty good to the shareholders.
He's right.
How can you turn this
Maybe
around?
it's time to drop some of our research.
Oh shit.
You?
Okay. Sorry.
What a fucking shit show.
Jesus. Drop some of our resources. What are we? Oh, we got something in the. We got anything left in the clip? I'm sorry, magazine.
Anyone see you come in?
You're pretty regular on ATN these days, I notice. How you liking that?
It's got its advantages, its disadvantages.
Uh-huh.
They love the ratings.
Yeah, right. After everything we did together, there's some residual goodwill.
We're not gonna soft pedal, Shiv. Great to see you.
I'm not asking, I'm giving. I still think that Gil is a great candidate, and I would hate for you to make fools of yourselves.
Says the person whose husband was just called a smirking block of domestic feta. No, Shiv, we don't need your talking background briefing.
Lost joint custody of his kids, substance abuse issues, done for soliciting prostitutes. He's not exactly your Snow White, he's more like your Blow White.
Not interested. This meeting never happened.
On Mo and James Weissel, you can go to town. And if you're looking for a scalp, we're willing to give up Bill. So if you want the easy win, and then we can keep the invites to ATN flowing and the snipers trained on your primary rifles.
Tell your dad it's not personal. We've just got something really, really good now.
I'll give you a clue. It actually rhymes very precisely with you're fucked.
They have someone else for later in the week who could probably kill us.
Who? What do you mean?
A victim. Used to work under Lester. Ex-entertainment manager Kira. Someone also knows a bunch of victims personally and details, feels personally responsible.
If she comes out in the NDA's domino.
Hey, just wanted to say good luck.
Oh, we got an incoming bogey.
They got her through Senator Gilliard, who you know, right, Rhea?
A little.
This supposed victim, do you think, is it possible, could we see, could we meet up with her, talk, find out what she wants, apologize?
Bad look, bad optics.
One of you. Both of you.
I mean, what else can you do, right? They're at a point now where their best bet is to try to further incriminate themselves by trying to pull one of the upcoming victims aside to talk to them like this.
Just in case, they're super direct. Did you, Logan Roy, witness any assaults on your ships or take part in them?
I'm not going to answer a question like that.
I thought that's just a no.
I'm
not dignifying that question with an answer. You can both off.
That's what you're going to tell the C-SPAN, huh?
Can you give him a chocolate suppository? Just slip a Snickers bar up there.
All right, we got the master coming to the table. He's like, I had enough of all of you. How about a little ball on the floor? Not to mention Captain Kent. Hello. How's it going?
Don Grundum.
I was hoping they were still a thing.
Mr. Toot for a competitive America. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Keep fighting the good fight. You got a lot of conheads out here pulling.
Conheads?
Conheads?
No! Yes! Conheads! Hell yeah, I'm so glad. I was getting so worried for the last few episodes that, because I haven't heard mention of it, I was getting worried that Connor's campaign was dead in the water and they weren't going to readdress it, but it's great. I don't know if it'll be this season or next season, but Connor for president. Conheads, Con Air, whatever.
It's fantastic. May I use that? Sure. All right, God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Hell yeah, Connor president.
Marry, kill, the executive floor.
Executive floor.
Mm-hmm.
Kilray.
Of course.
Elsa. Marry Jerry.
Marry Jerry.
There's a small pool.
You'd marry Jerry. You sick Jerry?
Gallows
You
humor.
like Jerry? Carl, what about you?
Look, full disclosure.
Yeah?
I am currently having a panic attack. Could I sit there? Do you mind, Larry?
Oh, sure. Really?
Oh, poor guy.
Where do you think they're taking him?
If he takes him outside, you hear a gunshot.
Let me tell you something. My advice, just don't look at anything. Because if you don't look, then you're not a witness.
My president's daughter's husband has asked him to take closer control of some key assets.
Oh.
It's anti-corruption, but a bit of a power grab.
And can I ask, not to make this all about us, but are they going to shoot us at any point?
I'm also intrigued on that point.
No one is getting shot. Zanal here.
Uh-huh.
There's some interest in the deal.
Right.
What about the deal?
One query, how could they be sure their investment wouldn't be blocked by your government?
My father has a lot of sway. I mean, he can't lock his opponents up in a hotel. What? Well, he kind of could.
You're the target of another bid.
Yes.
By the way, talk about negotiations under pressure. Dude, he's not going to get nearly as much credit as he should get once this is all said and done. Not only is he negotiating a deal, but now he's doing so in the middle of a hostage situation. Like, all the heavy-hitting questions, all the softballs were out of the way. That was just a little soccer team meet and greet. Now, this is like the true, like, all right, how are you going to protect our investment? How's this deal going to go?
If the price is right, we are fully confident that we could reach a settlement before the shareholder meeting.
Okay, well, great.
Yeah. I mean, should we see if any of the other hostages want to cut a deal? This could be a bumper time for us.
I like how when Romulus succeeds, even he is like kind of a little bit surprised. Like he's like, wow, I did that. I actually can do these things. Oh, here we go.
When I read of the abuses of power alleged in my cruise division, that was the worst day of my life. To think bad things might have gone on without my knowledge. And frankly,
we got a pro up here.
I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself. And we will make sure every victim is compensated and every act of wrongdoing punished to the full extent of the law.
Yeah.
Senator Evis, time is yours.
Cross-examination.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Emerson said, every institution is the shadow of a single man. At Waystar, that man is Logan Roy, isn't he?
Well, I'm certainly not going to argue with Mr. Emerson.
Your cruises run for profit. Your news runs for profit. Is that any way to keep the lifeblood of a democracy going by using news as your own personal
Attacking
ATM?
fundamentals, huh? What's this, a debate?
I think you might be under a misapprehension, Senator. In this country, all news from the Times to the supermarket tabloid is for profit, sir. We don't have a state media. As I'm sure you know, you'd have to go to China or Russia for that.
Oh, snap.
Got him.
Snap on Gil.
And is it any surprise that exploitation and cover-up runs rife at your cruise division? Exploitation is at the heart of your business model.
Historic charges of malpractice.
What did you personally know about the operation of a system of obfuscation of wrongdoing in your cruise division by means of the keeping of shadow log?
I believe my son was across that operationally.
At which point?
At the point he was across entertainment operations.
I'm sorry, Madam Chairwoman, can I speak for a moment? Because, you know, I'm here in good faith today. I'm very willing to talk you, Senator, and this committee through our operations, but let's cut the BS, shall we? Because it seems to me that this investigation is not about some highly regrettable but isolated incidents from nearly 2 decades ago. What this feels to me it's about is your personal dislike of my father and your ideological hatred of his newspapers and his news channels, and in particular of the success story, which is ATN, on which you've appeared, I think, 14 times in the last 4 months, Senator. Nothing we can say will be enough, no groveling will be low enough, and as much as you like to accuse us of bias, today you're the one with the bias. So I say go ahead. Hit us as hard as you can. We can take it. We have nothing to hide.
I know that they're having to be on the defensive and offensive at the same time, but he's not entirely wrong. I mean, yeah, like he does not like Logan Roy, and he's always been ideologically opposed to him. They've attacked each other on air multiple times. So of all people to be leading the charge right now, yeah, it's like, it feels like, as true as the facts of the case are, it is kind of coming off as a bit of a witch hunt, isn't it? Like it's like, of all the people, like...
I'm not going in.
Seriously? You're leaving it to me.
Siobhan, you don't have to do this.
If she speaks and she's compelling, then that's it for my family's company. Yeah. I do have to.
What other option
Thanks,
is there? And Logan will hear about this.
Thank you so much for your time.
Mr. Roberts, we can now slip into something a little bit more comfortable.
Right off, for the record, I like you. I'd like to have a drink with both of you. And I have taken one of your cruises with my wife, and it was, frankly, delightful.
Delightful.
Well, thank you, Senator. That's very kind.
Gee, I wonder who's in whose pocket. Oh my god. Wait, is she cornering her at the park, or is she just... Oh boy.
Thank you for
Oh,
seeing
no,
me.
she
I
agreed.
just want to take the
Okay.
opportunity to say hello. And I want to say I realize this is an incredibly difficult situation.
I thought this was going to be a very unofficial thing with Rhea.
No, she's busy. But she will join later on.
I just don't know if I feel comfortable.
Oh, but I'm not here to stop you. Yeah, and I'm not here to offer you anything. I'm here to listen. Just trying to understand what we did wrong and how I can fix it.
Well, it's a very convenient time to show up.
I think you're brave.
Well, thank you.
My dad, a couple of months ago, he screwed me over. Made me an offer that wasn't real. I don't trust him.
Your firm has been very tough.
Yeah, too right. Harassment?
Yeah. Visits at night, turning up at work. Don't want to accuse you.
No, it's perfectly possible.
She's playing
Who
it
knows
well
what could be
so
happening.
far.
But hey, you should be safe from all that now. You've got the whip hand. Now they're scared. I don't think that stuff will happen to you anymore. Being honest, I don't know. I want to clean up. I need it all out there.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I do. And I want you to help me.
No, she doesn't trust you.
I guess, the only question I would
But
have
she's
for you
listening.
is this, the right forum.
Here it comes.
Nope, honestly, a better question.
Play it very
What do
carefully.
you actually want to happen?
I want people to hear what Lester was like. How he treated me and other women. I want the Houston story to come out. How she went overboard. No real person involved.
And the good thing is, you're gonna have a lot of people on your side who will sing your name and back you up, but the other people, they will doubt you. They'll call you a slut, and a whore, and a money grubber. Your life is gonna get ripped apart. Your home, you'll wanna move out. For 2 or 3 days, you're gonna be kind of famous.
I just think it's what I have to do.
But from tomorrow, that's all you'll ever be. To your grandkids, to people you meet on vacation. When they Google you, yeah? Pages and pages of filth and lies. First line of your obituary, last line.
Damn. She's not wrong. Entirely
What
wrong.
is it that you are trying to get? Money you can have. That's it. We will give you millions of dollars. And I will destroy the men who ran that dirty operation. I will kill them for what they've done. And I want you to help me. We will be the best, cleanest operation in the world because of you. If you help me do this.
Well, it sounds... Can I trust you?
No. No, actually, no. Kira, you're in a storm of conflicting interest here. You can't trust anyone. You just have to be smart. Just listen to everyone and make an assessment. Because, frankly, I want what's best for me. But the other people, the folks who want you to get up there tomorrow and get pulled apart, they want what's best for them. You need to
Okay.
think about what's best for you, huh?
Okay, well done. Nice little dance we just danced there. A little bit of manipulation, and you know what? Well done. Skeevy as all hell, but oh,
Foreign nationals, please identify yourselves.
oh my god.
What do you think? I don't know. I feel like traditionally Americans don't usually fare well at this point.
Just do what he says.
No.
Yeah.
Romeroy?
Yep.
Follow me, please.
All right, well, it's been nice.
Yeah,
GG. Gotta close this deal or what there, buddy?
Look to you too. Go hit hearts.
You guys play hardball with negotiations, huh?
You're here. Cheers, Bill. Well done.
I don't trust that smile Bill's got.
And lovely
Like
to reconnect with the gang.
I appreciate your support, Bill.
Are you kidding? So many memories. I should write a book. I could. I've got the diaries. But no time. No time.
I see you. I see.
You did great. You did it. She dropped out. Personal reasons. Yeah, you did good.
Thank you.
Sir, yes, sir. Okay, a little bit of daddy favor over here.
So, are you okay, kiddo?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, good. You feeling okay?
I'm sorry if it was rough.
No, it was
Light
it was
bus
fine.
throwing. So I'm still glad that these two are in close proximity to each other. Hopefully they have a thing still going, and hopefully I doubt he's fully thrown him off the scent, but I like them. I ship it, and I kind of want them to, yeah, so.
Good.
Rhea's here, but she wants a word.
Oh, boy.
Okay. You remember Naomi here?
Yeah.
She came down to
Naomi,
support
that's
us.
right, Naomi. Okay, good. Not even a little bit on his radar right now. Good for Ken. But meanwhile, during all this, Rhea, what'd you do?
I didn't go in.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Ship's tough.
Will you tell me what happened?
You can ask me anything.
You tell me.
It goes a long way back. Did you ever have an editor who put a hand on a sweater? Well, things were done differently in those days.
I can't fly blind. Was Lester McClintock a friend of yours?
No, I wouldn't say he was a friend, no.
You once told me he was a close friend. You told me that.
Well, friend, close friend, colleague, I don't know.
It's kind of a superpower, isn't it? If you can lie to someone like that. I mean, I know you're lying, but I still find you very plausible and appealing.
I misspoke. Forgive me. But there are some things that went on from time to time, and I just wanted to protect you.
I don't need your protection.
Well, you know, as the next CEO, it might be wise to keep clean certain areas.
I've been thinking about that.
Oh, was she gonna drop out?
I'm not sure it works any longer. I'm not sure I want to work for you.
It's fine. You've got me over a barrel. You know it, I know it, so tell me what you want and let's get into it.
You don't understand. I'm out. I don't want to be part of this.
Oh, come
Well,
on.
well,
Fuck
well.
off.
And just like that,
You knew.
the tide shifts.
You know who I am.
I think it's changed. In the details.
You don't walk over details.
I can't see the bottom of the pool. And I don't know if you care about anything.
She sees him, and she has a bit of a
And that
conscience.
scares me.
Oh, yeah. Words. Fucking words. Come on. Stay. I can always find someone else. You're fungible.
I am not fungible.
Oh, yes, you are. You're as fungible as
Fine. Then funge me. Try.
Damn.
Rhea!
Well, well, well. Wasn't as messy as I thought it was gonna be, though. She's just like, no.
Roy
I
served
see
self-satisfied
you.
hypocrites on the Senate Commerce Committee a healthy portion of reality pie today when he delivered them a takedown for the ages.
Kendall over here, spitting fire.
Rhea's gone?
You can't hack the hate.
So who's it gonna be, Dad?
Yeah, but you think that's it? If Kira holds and we kill Bill, you think we're through?
Honestly? No. I'm afraid this Kendall stuff won't play. He came out like a fighter. But I'm hurt. We're hurt. And Bill's on maneuvers. He won't go quietly.
Nope.
No. Bill's not the answer.
Why do I feel like the Roys have been hurting for a
We
while?
need something big. Time for a blood sacrifice.
Who? Oh my God. I would say Tom. I think he'd throw Tom under the bus. Oh my God, he just admitted to it too. Time for a blood sacrifice. Who are you gonna throw under the bus?
With a lot of scandals, you never quite know when you're in the middle of the rainstorm and when's the first drops and when you reach the end of it. We wanted to try and give that slightly sickening sense of, was that the worst moment of it and also the worst thing that we're going to hear happened?
Nope.
There's concentric circles of levels of knowledge, and I think you can be pretty compelling when you persuade yourself you did or didn't know something. It's one of those moments where your sense of yourself and your own moral parameters are tested a bit, and what's painful for them both is that they know that they've been asked to go and do that particular job because they are women. Why she was able to do something which other people might find undoable is because she already feels like they've had all those arguments. We're in the car, now let's just go and do it. We were just thinking about people's personal responsibility to take on political, cultural change, which is going to be damaging to them, and the people who choose to do that are very brave. But you know, if it was your best friend or your mother or sister, could you hand on heart tell them to do it? It's an interesting dilemma.
Indeed it is. That was really good. That was very compelling. That was very stressful. I don't have a lot to say. I mean, most of my the good thing about pausing and doing commentary during the episode is that it kind of like I get it out at the moment, and you know, at the end, I mean, I can do a brief recap. But I mean, Shiv more or less got what she wanted. I wasn't as messy as I thought it was going to be, but effectively, Ray has walked. She's like, I see you for who you are, and you know, I might have done some skeevy stuff in my life, but I mean, this is new levels of low end depravity. He's like, oh, you know, of course, he's worried about the optics overall. Well, really, she hasn't done much in the way of disreputable, I suppose. Like, I mean, working for Pierce, I mean, saint, but comparatively to someone at like Roy Star or the Roys and all that, I mean, morally a bit better of a soapbox, I guess. So, she's not afraid to pull the corporate Game of Thrones, the corporate shenanigans, but when it came down to morals and all that, she's like, no, I see you for who you are. I've been watching how you handle this. I thought I kind of knew that you were like a rough, tough business guy, but this is too much. I'm out. So Shiv's kind of getting what she wants, but Tom was roasted alive. Kendall actually held his own pretty well under the spotlight and defending old Daddy-O, but Tom and Greg, those are the weak links right now. Tom got grilled there, and Greg is freaking out as well. And Greg's got his blackmail, his safety blanket, if you want to call it that. But I feel like if Greg folds, I mean, he's out of the Roy family altogether. But in the middle of the hearing, and all of this, Romulus is over in Turkey, right? In a hostage situation, trying to negotiate a wannabe white knight like financial safety blanket. Oh no. All right, we'll see how this all comes to a head in the season 2 finale. As always, thank you guys and gals so much for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for that. Bye, travelers.